well, okay, so I like this video a lot because that make me realize that what kind of players I want to bring all the time. So now I need to be more careful with the people that I'm talking. So I don't need to be talking even the rocks, like David say. So I need to be more careful to find those ones that to be with us for the next 40, 50 years or forever until the company is providing and is open with this amazing product. So, and other thing that I was looking at that is the comparison, right? So we need to be very careful to not compare ourselves with nobody in any sense, because everybody as individuals, we are unique. Everybody has different strategies, different skills, different gifts. I call it gifts, right? So no comparison is very important. And how to serve others and how to take care of others, and how you speak, treat, or think about others, even when they are not watching you. So I think that's very important, because all those things, they're going to go into your head and it's going to create who you really are. So I think we need to be very careful how the things that we say, that we think, and the actions that we do with those things. So for final, I wanted to say what kind the player you are creating or you want to be in this company. The player that is kind, the player that serves, the player that treats others well, the player that is grateful, that is loving, that is caring for others. But sometimes you can mention like, well, sometimes it's very hard to do those things. But I think one, and I was listening other tapes, and that's the reason that I was having like a little conflict, like to play this tape on other tape. But I was thinking, like, I can combine the end of the other tape and say this: when you had in a moment that a negative thought, a negative something is bothering you, something that can break that very easy is to be grateful. To be grateful about what happened that day. Be grateful that you signed somebody. That grateful that you make an appointment with somebody to listen to you. Be grateful that your upper liner was helping you. To be grateful that yesterday I was not be on time and home, and my husband heat up his own food with no complaints. So I was so grateful about it. So all being grateful, that blockade the negative thought that we had in that moment, and then switch it that I can do it. I can do it. I can be a very good player. I can be a partner. I can be a wife. I can be a mom. I can do it in this business with active. So my question would be, what kind of player, how you want to be remembered in this company for who you are, but who you are. So probably that's what I'm gonna end in right here, and maybe Trish wants to add something about it.
Thank you, Coco. Like I said, I loved that video as well. It really hit me in a lot of the same ways that it hit Coco, but it even hit me a little bit in different directions as well. I loved the fact that it allowed me to kind of see the companies that we've been involved with and see why some of them failed. And it was because they were finite thinkers. They were all about beating this company, being better than that company. And it was minimal thinking. It was finite thinking. And here, when we talk to David, when we talk to Ryan, they're talking about how to make people better, how to bring on new technologies that further science, how to continue growing and excelling and taking this to the world. You never hear the comments come out of their mouths that are those finite comments. And it was very reassuring to me. This was a new concept to me. I have been guilty of some of that finite thinking, of wanting to be the A16, wanting to be the finite, wanting to win, wanting to get to the top. But it's a different thinking to just say, I'm here for the long haul. And I've said that too. This is our lifetime place. But it just is that little bit of a twist and a little bit of a change of your thinking to really fall into infinite thinking. And I'm so grateful that we found a company where the corporate people are already infinite thinkers and they don't even probably know it. Maybe they do, but they probably don't even know it. It's a subtle thing and it's not something that's very much talked about. So look at the way that you're talking, look at the way that you're committing to this company. Are you here to get to age 16? Are you here to just win and get a check that will allow you to retire? Or are you here for the long haul? Because yes, we're going to take care of our own needs along the way, but then it gets bigger and stronger, just like he talked about, of the joy of helping others, lifting others. How many people do you want to get to the top? How many people do you want to personally help retire? How many people do you want to help get to the level of A12 or A16? Those are the infinite thinking. And to be here for the rest of our lives and be able to continuously be blessing others through these products, through the culture, through the compensation. I'm just grateful every day to be part of Actives. Thanks for being with us today. Feel free to invite your new infinite thinkers that are coming into your team that want to play the long haul to join us on this Rev call. I think it really helps bond us together as leaders and really helps, I know, lift me every day. And I'm grateful that you chose to be with us. Thanks, Coco. That was amazing.